Happy birthday, Dr. King. As we celebrate such an incredible man, I'm going to go to Bryan and Rachel's social media pages and read what they wrote. Rachel posted a quote from Dr. King, as you can see on the screen, and she wrote in her caption, "Most people do not know that as a child and teenager, I went around to churches and events saying Dr. King's epic I Have a Dream speech. I was mesmerized and fascinated by him at a young age and still am today. May we honor Dr. King, his teachings and legacy today and every day." And then she went ahead and quoted her and left her hashtag. I'm also going to go ahead and go to Bryan's social media page, and he posted another quote of Dr. King. "I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Love always win." And in as much as this is about Dr. King and his day, we already know that Rachel and Bryan have endured a lot of hate, especially as it relates to race and the fact that she chose to pick Bryan and not someone of her skin color and her complexion, and it's been this huge debate. So these two know a thing or two about the whole racial just mess, man, that's been going on with their relationship. And Dr. King was absolutely against that, and one of his prayer was that we could all function and come together and just love each other. So that was Bryan and Rachel messages on this day as we honor such an incredible man. What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. Now, I posted the bonus episode because I wasn't too sure if I was going to be able to post a regular episode today due to my schedule, but here I am. But I am going to update you guys on what Bryan and Rachel have going on, excluding that. I also want to say welcome to all of the new subscribers. A lot of you are commenting on the Garbia Union video that I posted almost 3 months ago. I don't know what happened. I don't know what has happened recently or how it just re-entered the feed, but it's like, and the video have over 130,000 views. I'm like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So hopefully the video stays up, because the more popular it gets, it's probably going to be like, hey girl, there's this video on YouTube about you, and next thing you know, YouTube coming over here with the, "Oh, your video have been reported," when there's nothing in there that I did or said wrong. I was very pleasant towards Garbia Union and wish her well and all of that. So most of you are like, what are you talking about? Just go ahead and click the video and watch it. But welcome to all of you to the channel. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, turn on the notification bell so that when I do post, you are aware that I posted. And thank you so much for all of the love, and once again, welcome to the channel. Now let's get back to Bryan and Rachel. Okay, a lot of you are aware that Rachel have a collaboration with Val to Be Chic with these beautiful dresses. So this is an image of one of the dresses right here with her in copper in it, and this is just an amazing image. As Bryan wrote in the caption, perfection. Under the image, his comment was perfection. It is perfection. This is the Copper Show featuring Rachel, Lindsay, and Bryan Abasolo. It's his word, and they're just living in it, okay? But he's just so adorable. I love how they include him into everything that they're doing, even during her season. He went on dates and all of that. So I love how she includes him. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the caption here. You guys can read it as I talk. I'm so glad the Atlanta situation worked out, because I had my eye on this event when she first posted about it. I was like, well, if Atlanta doesn't work out, this is my second chance to meet her. But I'm glad Atlanta did, because in as much as Rachel, girl, I love and support you, going all the way to LA and all of that, it was going to be expensive. But I'm glad that Atlanta worked out. But this is still an amazing event to go to if you're getting married, just to get some inspiration, hang out, network, and all of that. Most of you are aware that I do own an event planning company outside of everything else that I do. So it would have been a nice event to attend with some of the brides to be that we're going to be working with and all of that. So but Rachel is out here getting her her coins, okay? So she's gonna be there in a few days doing this event. So shout out to Rachel out here just doing it, man. Congratulations on everything she got going on. And yes, we are excited to see, when the wedding is gonna be and how all of that is going to play out, because we are in 2018. So yeah. Bryan and Rachel, they have their moments where they post a lot on social media, and then they do have their moments where they take a break, which is absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with keeping your fans and supporters updated about your life and everything you have going on, but it's also okay to take a break from all of the nonsense and social media and everything and just enjoy each other. So of course, most of you are aware that Rachel was in Atlanta a little over a week ago, and she was very busy, running around because she's an ambassador. And I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description below of the playlist. I put it after every video that I upload so you guys can see those videos and update on all of that. So Rachel basically just went on her page and reposted this image right here, basically bringing a conclusion to the amazing time she had and all of that. And her caption was, "I know it looks like I was posing, but I was actually frozen. Thank you for having me last weekend. CPF Extra Yard. It's an honor to be an ambassador and represent the unsung heroes we call teachers." So Rachel posted this, and of course the organization also posted their thank you to Rachel Lindsay for serving as a CFP Foundation ambassador throughout the 2018 championship weekend. You empowered teachers, educated fans, and brought awareness to CFP Extra Yard. So that's a beautiful thing. And then they went ahead and posted more images of what Rachel was doing over the weekend. So shout out to them. And most of you are aware that the Extra Yard for Teachers Fund is the College Football Player Foundation, which seeks to inspire and empower teachers through Extra Yard for Teachers. And their website is www.cfpfoundation.org. So shout out to Bryan and Rachel. Rachel was the one who was doing a lot of work, but Bryan for being there for her as her support system. I also want to quickly speak about the bonus episode. Thank you to a lot of you who saw the humor in it and realized that, man, Vina is not giving this guy and his negativity any shine. She just found it hilarious, funny, and she wanted to share. And that's exactly what I did with the whole, I'm not going to call him Jackie or Jacqueline, okay? If you did not see the bonus episode, please click the playlist and watch that to see why I'm laughing and what I'm talking about, because that was hilarious. People calling Jack Stone Jacqueline. So for you guys who are saying, Vina, stop concentrating on the negatives. You already know I'm a positive person. I'm not about that. And most of you with common sense saw that it was just all a joke. I just love how R&B supporters, they call themselves the R&B Hive, just went in there, put him in his place, and it was just funny. And most of you heard my laughter, all of that, and I'm still laughing. So it was just me taking a break from just, I'm posting serious videos. Let's just laugh a little bit. And I didn't even remember the guy, and until I saw people going in on him. And I'm like, whoa, why they going in on this guy? And I was like, oh, he was the creepy guy on Rachel season. Also, for those of you who keep sending me DMs about, are you going to cover the new Bachelor season? Are you going to cover Winter Games? No. Okay. No shade. I did. I tried. I went ahead and watched the first 2 episodes. I think that's all that's out so far or whatever. I can't. I'm sorry. It has nothing against the ladies and, the guy, but yeah, I'm not going to be reporting on it. It's just, yeah, it have nothing to do with the people. The season just, and to be honest with you, I keep it all the way 100, okay, all the way real. I watched the very first season of The Bachelorette when Trista was on there. That was the last time I saw The Bachelorette until Rachel Lindsay's season, okay? Then Every once in a while, here and there, I would give The Bachelor a few episodes here and there, but I never really got into the show. I did watch Rachel's season with Nick just to follow her journey. I didn't watch it at first. I watched her season, The Bachelorette, and then I was like, wait a minute, let me go and watch Nick's season so I can understand her entire story and her entire journey. But for the most part, I don't really be watching the show like that. Now, I know this is about Bryan and Rachel in the episode, but I don't want to have to make a bonus episode just talking about these things that I can talk about in this episode, okay? So, the Winter Games, I saw the images of, the people who's going to be on it, and there's a few, Americans, because it's international. So you have Eric from Rachel's season, you have Dean from Rachel's season, you have another guy from Rachel's season, you have one girl, and then the rest are international. And let me quickly add, someone who really knows how to play the Hollywood I want to be famous and I'm not giving up game. Dean might not have love, but he is still very young and he knows how to play this Hollywood game. This man is 3 different shows, television shows, all in under a year. Now the time frame after filming has been over a year, but as far as us seeing him on TV, it's been Rachel's season, Bachelor in Paradise. Now he's about to be on Winter Games. He invited Bryan and Rachel on his podcast and apologized just so, he can have a decent relationship with them, and that apology led him to be at their engagement party in California, and it might also lead to a wedding invitation. He's not doing interviews threatening to punch the producer or punch Chris, like the other guy, not that guy, but the one that I retired from this channel. Dean knows how to play this I'm gonna kiss you, or and be on your good side to make sure that I have my way as far as becoming this face that people remember and I'm not going to be forgotten. I love this fame and this newfound fame, and I'm going to make sure that I keep going in my face and my name is remembered. So he's one of those smart people as far as it relates to continuing this journey and keeping his face out there, and who knows where that's going to take him, but it looks like they love him because this is going to be his 3rd go round. And if he doesn't find love this time, who knows, they might pull the whole Nick situation where the entire his Bachelor season they were like, oh my God, Nick, you're back. Hopefully you find love this time. You know what I'm saying? So we will see. But I just had to add that in there, that say what you want about Dean, but he's smart. He's using everybody. He's keeping his face out there. Then he went ahead and created a podcast, which they all are creating a podcast. And all of that. So yeah, man, don't sleep on him now. He's a smart one. So a lot of people were saying, oh my God, the other guy is not doing it. I mean, no shade to Eric, Dean, the people who's there, but when you are a prideful person and came on TV looking for that big prize or looking to be the one place on the pedestal, I don't think you're going to settle to share the spotlight with other people. And what I mean by that is, when he went on Rachel's season, the other guy, it was, I'm going to use my charm, my good looks, and whatever the case might be, to be the top person to end up with her. And then you guys already saw the episode where his ex exposed him. It's in the playlist. Go ahead and watch it. To end up with her, and that will still make me the top person. And if I don't end up with Rachel, if she sees through my games and everything, and I don't end up with her, my charm, my good looks will still make America fall in love with me, and I would still win. It would still be a win-win situation for me. And that's exactly what happened. Rachel got all the backlash. Bryan got a backlash and he was placed on the pedestal. So it's like, why am I going to go on Bachelor in Paradise to share the spotlight with other people? Why am I going to go on Win the Games when I can hold out and possibly be ready, so when this new Bachelor season is over, I could be the Bachelor? That is if the creators are still interested. My thing is, at the end of the day, no matter how much you despise somebody, these people that run these shows, it's all about ratings and it's all about money. So they could despise this guy and say he's too wishy-washy, but they can still see that people still want to see him. And if they feel like the ratings is going to be there and they're going to make money, I won't be surprised if he end up being the next one. So for you guys who keep sending me DMs, let me just focus on Bryan and Rachel. I've said it over and over again. I wish that guy the best, but he does not need to be a part of our narrative anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yes, just how I retired the idiot from this channel, I might have to go and retire him. So guys, when you send me questions about him and it takes weeks for me to answer, it's just like, at this point, we're 7, almost 8 months in, right? Like, Bryan and Rachel are doing great. I'm happy for them. Let's just move on. Whatever he's doing with his future and got going on, God bless him. We wish him the best, but I don't need to bring him into what Bryan and Rachel have going on, because everybody have moved on. So I hope that answer those of you who had the questions about my thought process about him not being on Winter Games. I don't really care. I'm not even being mean. I really don't care. But I have to be respectful, because I do appreciate all of the support that all of you have given me. So I can't just choose, okay, I'm going to answer these questions here and not answer these. But at least now, when I don't answer questions about him in the future, you guys are now aware that, okay, Vina said she's going to retire him. The only time I'm going to ever do a video about him or bring him up is unless something very drastic or just mind-blowing happen, and it just cannot be ignored, because I have kept my promise about not talking about the other one who always come for Rachel, and I've been doing good, okay? So anyways, moving right along, you saw little clips here and there in the beginning. It looks like Bryan bought Rachel a camera, so she was taking pictures, and that was so cute to see her mom and dad, together, and Bryan was there and all of that, and it just looked like they were having a beautiful family time. And it's always great to see, because most of you are aware that, Rachel's dad is not really about this whole reality TV stuff. He wants no parts of it. You guys already know it. He's a judge. He was not on TV with her. Like, he wants no parts of it. So he's barely in pictures and all of that. He's barely on her page and all of that. But the love is still there. So it was nice, even if it was a short, tiny little glimpse, it was nice to see her mom and dad and all of them in a little video together, even though it was Bryan behind the camera. And of course, they had a moment of the sports and all of that going on. And yeah, man, and then Copper in the cut, of course. So Rachel, Bryan, and Copper are doing very well. Now, I do want to quickly speak on before the new Bachelor season started, the whole clip that Rachel and Bryan did, where they were talking about, couples that are still together and making it work. A lot of people on that video on other YouTube pages were saying, why is Bryan and Rachel even doing videos like that? They haven't even been together for a year. Why are they even in the video with other couples who've been together for 3, 4, 5 years? They have children, they're married. Those are the success stories. Like, Rachel and Bryan are not even married yet, and it's not even a year. So why are they even there? And I'm just like, oh my God. You know what? They're there because the network respect them. The network see that their love is genuine after everything they did. You know what I'm saying? To make our girl and Bryan look terrible. It's nice to see that, okay, you know what? These two are really in love, and we're not going to stand in the way anymore. And so I'm glad that Bryan and Rachel was invited to come out and talk about their love story and talk about how they're moving forward to, their wedding and all of that. And yes, we are looking forward to a wedding this year, and we'll see what happens. I hope one of the questions that I asked Rachel when I met her was about if the network comes back and told her that they can give them the special in 2019, would she wait? I hope that doesn't happen, because Bryan and Rachel really at this point want to be married, want to start having children, and they just want to move on and live a great life together. And so I don't blame them. So hopefully everything goes well and that they are able to get married this year, and we're looking forward to that. But for the most part, like I said, there's not much going on. I really, really do love this picture right here of Rachel and Copper. It is just stunning. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely stunning. And yeah, that's her heart, man. That's her baby. But apart from that, Bryan and Rachel, they're doing well. I'm wishing them nothing but the best. My Vina loves, I'm wishing you all an amazing week, and just thank you all so much, man, for the support. And remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.